two of the hottest teams in the NBA, the undefeated San Antonio Spurs led by Victor Wembanyama and the surging Miami Heat, who come in on a 3-game win streak. Both teams are performing like contenders on both ends, top tier offense, top tier defense. San Antonio enters 4-0 with a ridiculous plus 15.6 net rating, and a lot of that is simply Victor Wembanyama looking unfair. He's putting up about 31 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists a night on 60% shooting. That's not just great young big production, that's build the entire game plan around me production. What makes the Spurs interesting is the way they're winning. They're not playing especially fast, they're not trying to outrun you, they're just extremely clean. They get high quality shots, they protect the rim, and defensively they force you to take the second best option on every possession. Miami is the opposite energy. The Heat are playing at one of the fastest paces in the league, top 3 in scoring, and they're basically weaponizing chaos. They pressure the ball, they jump passing lanes, they turn live ball turnovers into instant points. If you're sloppy, they'll hang 140 on you. They want disorder, they're comfortable in it. So stylistically, this is control versus disruption. The Spurs won a half-court game where they can run through Wembanyama, enter, repost, collapse the defense, and punish you with patience. Let's talk deciding factors. Number 1, the front court battle and the whistle. Who owns the glass and who gets into foul trouble first? San Antonio's size is obviously a problem for anyone because of Wembanyama, but depth matters here. If he's forced to play cautious because of early fouls, or if he has to spend too many possessions rotating to cover for breakdowns, that opens the door for Miami. The swing piece here is Kelly Ware, giving Miami credible minutes alongside or behind Bam. If Ware can help control the boards and absorb some of that inside the paint contact, that's huge. If Cornet doesn't suit up, and with Biyombo not really giving strong minutes so far, then Bam can and Ware can turn this game into a physical battle. San Antonio doesn't actually want to play, because Bam's not just a finisher, he can face up, draw contact, and pull a big out of position. If he can get Wembanyama defending instead of attacking, advantage Heat. Number 2, the backcourt. Miami is going to test Stephon Castle all night. Not through one defender, but through waves of pressure. They'll throw length at him with Jaime Jaquez Jr., switch on the perimeter, and use their collective defense to make every dribble a decision. Castle, for all the good, the poise, the playmaking, the confidence, for his age, is still turning the ball over far too much right now. That's the crack Miami will go after. Live ball turnovers against this Heat team basically turn into instant fast breaks. So San Antonio needs a stabilizer. That's Devin. Dev is the pressure release. If he can be that reliable secondary creator and hit rhythm threes, he takes a lot of stress off Castle and punishes Miami for overcommitting to the ball. Quietly, Dev might be the swing player of the game for the Spurs. Number 3, pace. This game is basically a tempo test. Miami wants to turn every defensive possession into a race. San Antonio wants to put the brakes on and make you guard in the half court, where Wembanyama is a mismatch machine and their length can bother you at the rim. Whoever imposes pace first usually decides this matchup style. If it's slow and surgical, it tilts Spurs. If it's fast and chaotic, it tilts Heat. Now, what do the numbers say? Odds makers are calling it almost even Spurs by around 2 to 2.5 at home, total in the low 200s. Most models lean Spurs roughly 60% chance to stay unbeaten, and that makes sense. They're at home, they're undefeated, and right now they've got the best net rating in the league. But that confidence number comes with a warning label. Miami is built to break models. If they get into a run and gun rhythm, especially off turnovers, one hot quarter can flip all of that. You can win the game in 8 minutes against this version of the Heat. So here's my read. If this turns into a clean possession by possession game in the half court, Spurs by 5, Wembanyama just bends the floor too much, and San Antonio's efficiency wins out. If it turns into a sprint with live ball turnovers and foul trouble, Miami can absolutely steal this on the road. Either way, this is a legit early season test for both teams. For San Antonio, it's can your structure survive chaos? For Miami, it's can your chaos survive elite structure? That's really the question tonight. Can Wembanyama's discipline slow down Miami's chaos for 4 quarters? We're about to find out. If you like this style, data, matchups, actual basketball, hit subscribe because we're doing this all season.